Hi guys, so welcome back to another Tag Tuesday, and I have a fun one. I have been wanting to do something like this for a while. I just didn't have the right die cuts, and so if you remember, I had hauled some die cuts that I had been wanting. One of them was this one, and this is just the mini bow, which is this, and I've been wanting that one for a while. And I also got this one, which has the dress form, and so I finally was able to get that, pick that up, get that, and do something fun. So I also have this one, which is a die cut that I got. I believe all of these I got from either Amazon or Temu. And this one is supposed to be like either a belt. I think it's supposed to be like a belt buckle kind of thing, but it came with this piece that has different button like die cuts, I guess. And so I'm using this to kind of put on the tags as well. So we're doing a little sewing themed tag. Now I'm also using the 3.5 inch doilies that I also hauled, and these paper spools. Remember those? So everything that I can, I will link in the supply list in the description box so that you guys can take a peek if there's anything that you're looking for. I also brought it out. I'm not sure what I'm going to use, but I brought out this, and this is just kind of like a measuring tape type of ribbon, and I really like it. So this one, you can see I distressed it, and then this one I didn't, and this I got from Hobby Lobby. So here's that, and it just says natural black, so you get 15 feet. But I really like this, and so I brought that one out. And I also brought out a cheapy measuring tape that I got from Temu that I used as part of the dangle on this one. And so this, I just cut off the tip. I kind of distressed it a little bit. I made a hole through the little loop thing, and there it is. Now these I actually used from my haul from Hobby Lobby, and I bought these in the unfinished wood section, and so I use these. I just wrapped some thread around it, and here's a little button that I also put on it, and there's your charm. I have some stamps that I collaged around this one. This one, I used the doily for this skirt. There is the paper spool, the little paper bow, the little paper buttons, and then this is from one of the, I think I got these from Temu, and these are just clothing catalogs. So there's that. This one, just kind of the same style. I put a little twine, the baker's twine. I put a little bow on that one here. This one I forgot to put something there. I have to find something to put something there. Oh, wait a minute. I have a purple. Let's just finish it up while I'm here. So because I did lavenders on this one, I could put this here. That'll be cute. I do have my hot glue gun turned on just in case I need it. So there's an option for you. Let me just put this here. Perfect. And there you have it. So there's that. I like that a lot better. And then for this one, I used some of the Tim Holtz ephemera to put on this. And this one, instead of putting the thread, I decided to put a piece of the chiffon, the rolls of chiffon that you get from Hobby Lobby. I decided to put that on there, and then I decided to put this just to kind of show you guys the different variations that you guys can do. So I just put this ribbon on this one, and I punched the little tag. It's like the tag, what is it? I think it's called a tag punch. So I did that one because it's kind of oval. This one I did an eyelet, and I added the chain for the dangle on that one. So for the next one, I wanted to do something different so that they don't all look the same, but I am still going to do the doilies. So I'm going to use this one, which is a gray stone kind of color, and I already inked around it with the Distress Oxide and black soot. So let's do this one. I did get out my dies and I did it in black because I wanted that to be there, but I think I do want to use one of the papers from the little booklets with the clothing catalog. So I think I want to try to put this in the background. So instead of ripping it, I'm thinking I'm just going to kind of measure it off so that I could have the whole thing in the background. I think that would be kind of cool. But let me just, I don't want to have to take out my cutter, my paper trimmer. So let's just do this and see how well I measured this one out. I might have to do a little bit more, but that's okay. Yeah. So let's cut on this side. So we're just going to cut it down and then we'll work on the little skirt. Maybe just a tiny bit more. I do want it to be like, because it's black and gray, I really like it, and I want it to be kind of the backdrop for our little tag. And then I'll show you how I did the skirt. So let's just ink around this. I already have a little bit of ink still left from when I inked the tag. And then put this, perfect. Put this here. I just need to rip this little piece off right here. Ink that. And then hopefully my glue will work. And then just add this. Yeah, it's working. Whoops. And glue this down as our base. Because I did want to show you a bunch of, you know, just variations of it, of what they could look like. That's why I did one stamped. I did one with the ephemera from Tim Holtz. The stamped one was my daughter's favorite. So I just used all of my stamps to stamp this. And so you could see underneath that I had a lot of stamps that kind of went with the whole theme. So I just stamped it all around, and then I thought to make it a little bit more fancy, put the dangle on there. And this is just some eyelet lace that I had. And so there's that. The other ones do have the doily as the skirt, but just to kind of give you an example of what you can use. So just something different. So we're going to do this. Let me throw these out. And then, let me see. Do I want to go ahead and put this down now? Because we do have to do the skirt first. Now, if we want, we can do a double layer skirt, or on this purple one, I did a triple layer. See that? Isn't that cute? We'll just do a double layer this time. So you can do one of two ways. You can actually cut them, not in half because you need one side to be shorter. So you can either cut it and do it right sides together, or this one I just folded and then I gathered it at the top. So this side is the back side, this side is the front side because it's folded in half. So here is the actual right side, but you can't even tell, right? So that's just an easier way to do it. So let's just do it that way. So with this, I'm going to do it this way. This is the wrong side, and I'm going to fold it like this, just to where it hits right where that is. And let me ink around this first. I am going to just use my black soot to ink around. So let me put just a tiny bit more of this so that it could really get in there so that you can see the different layers. You don't have to ink it. Well, actually got to ink this side. You don't have to ink it, but I feel like it just stands out more if you do. So we're just going to ink this side. And then we can fold it in half and then gather it. See how cool that looks now? And then we'll gather it. I start at the very end and I'll push in. So here I'm doing it, pushing in, gathering, pressing it, pushing in. Now you are going to have to maybe pull on the bottom just to kind of straighten it out. So I'm just pushing it in and then just doing the whole thing like this. And then whatever we have left over, I'm going to just fold it right behind the dress form. So now that I have it folded, it's kind of like an accordion. Now, I was going to say kind of like an accordion fold, but no, because it's not going back and forth. So all we want to do is glue each fold down. And then we're going to glue the back side just to make sure that it's nice and pressed. Okay. Hold that down just for a second. And then you can see the folds coming up in the back. So we're going to do the same thing back here. And fold those down. Press them really flat. And there it is. There is your skirt. Let me cut off this little itty bitty tip here. And there we go. There's our little skirt. Looks like an apron, doesn't it? So we can put this here and then just wrap it around. So this, I'm going to put glue all on here. And then we'll wrap it around and then press it flat. So just position where you want it. I think I want mine right about there. Centering it and then just folding it back down. See? And there you have your little skirt. Not bad, right? And then we can figure out how we want to decorate the rest of the tag. So let's see, I did take out a couple little pieces of ephemera. This is, no, because that's gonna cut, that's gonna really get into all of our fun stuff. I do have this, that might be cute, but I think I'm going to put my little bow first. So let's make the bow. Here is the little layers of the bow, and it's teeny tiny, which I love because this is exactly what I wanted it for. So let's do the small one first. So you're going to see which one is the right side, which one is the wrong side. So this is the right side, this is the wrong side. So you're going to want to grab this and then just kind of help it to fold over and then meet right in the middle. I think I'm going to use my glue gun for this because this cardstock is a little heavy and it might take a minute for it to grab if I use the art glitter glue. Okay, and then I'm just pulling out the excess that came out. And then we're gonna do another one. Actually, let me fold it over first. And then we can put a little dab of glue right at the tip. Just the smallest dab. And then again, breaking away any excess. If it's like that in the middle, it's not a big deal because we're going to cover it anyway. So we're going to do the same thing with the bigger side. So because it has a lot of layers, it's going to look so cute. So let's put another little bit of glue here. Put it there. Fold this over. Make sure it meets in the middle. And then put another piece of glue here, another dot. And put it here. Pressing it down. Now I'm just gonna pull away the extra glue. And there's that layer. And now we can layer them up. So this is how it's gonna go. This is gonna go under here. So let's do that. Put a little bit of glue. Of course, take away that string of glue. Always comes out. And then I'm going to add that here. Okay, I think I could use this now. So I'm gonna, this is the actual back part. So I'm going to put this here. So we're just layering them down now. Putting that down, making sure it gets. And then we're gonna add the top layer. Come on. And adding that right on top. Come on. And adding that there. I just want to make sure that it gets really well before I try to put it on. Yeah. There it is. Okay. Let's put this down here just so that I know where everything else needs to go. So I am going to just line it up with the top part of my, you can put it up forward. Actually, that might look a little bit better. So let's do that. I'm going to add glue all in the back here. And then put this like this. I kind of like the way it looks, that it's popping off a little bit. There. Isn't that cute? Then we can add a little something in the middle. Maybe one of these. Wait, not that one. My little buttons. Yeah, that'll look cute. Let's put this button here. I need my tweezers for this. So I think this paper that's on here, I don't know if you could see, but it has a little bit of kind of like an embossing. But that one I got from, I think it was Dollar Tree. We'll put that right in the middle. Isn't that cute? Yeah. Okay. Now let's see. We can put this. I like that it has black. I didn't glue down the tails of the bow, so I can actually add this maybe underneath there. And then let's see. Here's this one that says always love. You are lovely. Here's another ruler. Here's this one that has a tag with buttons. Or we could just put these scissors. What else? I just try to grab a few little things here and there to see. Measure your life in smiles. These might be too big. See, this one would have been cute, but it's too big. No, let's leave it like this. Because I still want to put this on. I think I need another one because this one I didn't distress in the black soot. I want everything to kind of combine, to kind of go together. So let's get some, I'm gonna get some black thread. And then show you how I do this. So this has little slits on the bottom. So this is how I do it, just to make sure that it gets and that it doesn't come undone. So here, all we're gonna do is wrap it around. Doesn't have to be a lot. It can be however much you want to put, but you do want to make sure that you could see it. So we're just gonna wrap around. Come on. Oops, this got caught here. So we're just wrapping. I think that's good enough. And then we'll just put it back there. And I like to leave a little bit extra just so that it kind of comes off a little bit. There. Now we can put this spool, let's see, should we put it down here? Move this out of the way. We might be able to put these scissors somewhere. That might be cute. Actually, I like that. Let's do that. Let's put this first. Let me ink this. I'm just trying to get myself situated here. But these are so fun. They're so easy. Let me just lift this up just a tiny bit. Put this like that. And then we're going to put this here. Now these paper spools, they have two sides to it. One is like a matte and the other is a little bit glossy. So if you decide that you want to get some and you want to ink them, I recommend inking the matte side. So we're just going to make sure that this goes down pretty well. Okay. And then this, I am thinking about putting it just there. These little scissors. This comes from a pack from Hobby Lobby, these scissors. And we'll just put that there. And then this we'll put here. Yeah. Now remember, we have a little bit of bulk on the back, so we're gonna have to flatten that out. And then we can go ahead and glue her down. And then put a little bit here. Just dabbing around. Make sure you get every little piece, and then we can put her down. We'll put her about here, right in the center. And then press it down underneath. Cute. Okay. Now we want to put some type of little bow or something. I do have some white bows. I have my little collection here. I have this white bow. I like to get these from all these little flowers and my bows and all of these little things. Not these, but all my little flowers and bows. I get these at Walmart in the sewing section. Yeah, I like this here. So this is what we're going to use our hot glue gun for. Get my tweezers and put this here. And they already come with the little pearl in the middle. Isn't that cute? Not bad, huh? Let's go ahead and do, I'm gonna close up my glue, but let's make a little dangle for it. Off to the side, not a big deal, but super quick. So let me move this stuff out of the way because I don't need any of this anymore. But we are going to be working with this. And one of these. I'm trying to see if I have black, but I don't. I have silver. No, I think I'm just going to stick with one of these. So these are these little, I don't know what they're called. I want to call them like an eyelet hook. You know what I mean? It has a little screw thing at the end, and then it's got the open hook. So I use these a lot when I have some little wooden pieces that I want to add as a charm. So with this one, I'm going to get my fingers all inky with this, but look, these are just the little mini spools. And I love that they're not already like inked or tinted, or what do you call it? I forget what it's called. But we are going to do all sides. Oops, I forgot this side. And then we'll do a little bit of black. So this, I'm just going to wrap around. You just hold it and you start wrapping. And then we're just going to keep wrapping around. Just enough to see it on the spool because I think it looks super cute. And make sure that you get on the top and the bottom. And then I'm going to show you a trick of how I make sure that it does not come undone. So I just leave a little loop around my finger. I wrap it around, and then I get the tail end and I wrap it through about 3 times. So there's 1. And here is 2, if I can get it through. Let me use my tweezers. So I did it once. Here's twice. Come on. I did it really easy my first try, and now it doesn't want to do it. Okay, there's 2, and then 1 more, and 3. Wrapping it around 3 times, it's not going to come undone. Come on. There it is. And you pull. And there you have it. I'm just going to cut off just a tiny bit of that, leaving still a little bit of that on there. And then I'm going to get my awl. Did I take out the little, where did it go? My little hook. What did I do with it? I can't, oh, here it is. Somebody's probably telling me it's right there. Okay, now with my awl, I'm going to start a hole just to make sure that I have something to kind of screw it into. And then I just start putting it in. Oops, come on. It's fairly easy, but I don't know why this one's not coming in. Maybe I need to put it a little bit further in. Okay, let's try this again. I promise it's not hard. I'm trying not to make it look hard, but it's not. Come on, don't do this to me now. There it goes. There. Now, if it gets too hard towards the end, I'm going to grab my little pliers and just screw this in all the way. And there you have it. There it is. Cute, right? So there's that. We can get another little piece of this. Maybe showing the 2 inches. Let me distress it first. So I'm going to get my little distressor. Distress it up a little bit. And then we'll just punch a hole through it. This is like plastic, but it's fine. It still works if you try to distress it. We're going to do right under the 2, because it does have these numbers on the back too. And then just distress a little bit down here. And do it again on the top. And then what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use my crocodile and make a little hole here at the top. And then put in one of our eyelets. Oh no. Did I put away my little itty bitty eyelets? No, they're around here somewhere. I had my little, oh, here they are. I know I had them here somewhere. So I'm going to put one of these, just a little black one, and get my eyelet ready here. I think I'm going to do this side because it has more numbers on it. I just think it'll look cuter. And then put this down. There it is. Just didn't get very well, did it? I don't know if anything's going to even go through there. Let me try that again. Let me do one of these. These are a little bit longer. That one might have been too short. So let's do this one. There, perfect. So there's that. And maybe a button. Ooh, cute. I have an itty bitty one. All right. I think we're just gonna put it on one of our little bulb pins. So let me grab a black one. And then put an eyelet. I think we're gonna do a bigger one on this side. So let me switch this around. And then put it maybe on this side. Okay, and then grab, we'll do this pewter color. Put that here. There's that, and then we can start adding our charms. So maybe we'll put the button first. smallest to biggest, and then our little spool, and then our little measuring. Let me see if I can ink this. Just to make it a little bit dingy. See if it doesn't just kind of rub off. Okay. Add this here. And then add it here. And there we have it. Let me bring this down. Come on. There it goes. So there it is. There's our little charm. And there's our tag. Is that not the cutest thing? I love it. Very cute. Okay, so let me show you again all of the ones that I made. This is the one we made together, the black. And then we have the purple. And then we have this one with the Tim Holtz. This one also has the little charm here. And then we have the beige. And then we have the stamped with the dangle on the top. Not bad, huh? I think they're cute. So that's it, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to tell me which one was your favorite, because I always love to know. And I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.